Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Mythical Woods. That's a good fumble straight away, never mind. So yeah, we're in September still, but halfway through the day. I've been quite busy off screen, so as you can see over in the distance there, we brought up the New Holland and our plough, and we have already started ploughing this field. What I'm going to do, I haven't mulched it, but yeah, if we can plough it and lime it, then it's going to make it a lot more productive. And then over here, I've continued on with cutting down trees, and we have a full load of logs on there, and yeah, we have cleared everything down to here now. So the other thing I've done, if we go into the build menu, I have also marked out our boundaries. So I've got some sort of drums on blue drums on spikes, and they are dotted about, marking out our boundary. So our boundary runs all the way around here. So as you can see, there's quite a few small trees in here to get rid of, which we'll have to do. And then yeah, we can start making this into a field, which would be fantastic. The other thing I've also is marked this edge of the boundary as well, which basically takes us to here, and then that's this bit here is our boundary. I've took out a couple of trees in here for access around the back here to the bunker silo as well. The bunker silo has been fully compacted. So I started using our little off-road Jeep thing, but then yeah, this was pretty light as well. It's 2 tons, so it wasn't great. So I ended up using the New Holland for that, and at 6 tons it was a bit easier to cut all that, compact all that chaff. So I've chopped down enough tree. Ooh. Is this going to pull this? I have a feeling it's too heavy. Yeah, it's a bit too heavy for that. Oh well. Right, in that case... Oh, I'm stuck on a tree now as well. Great. Great. What we'll do... I'll try and move. This was not planned. Let's there we go. It was not my intention to do that, but hey. We will leave them there, and we'll pick up the trailer with this instead. All right. If it will pick up. Oh, just had something in there. Oh, that's weighed down, look at that. Blimey, no wonder the little tractor couldn't cope with it. Right, I'm going to put this over here, out the way. So we'll leave that there. Blimey, what a rigmarole, never mind. And we'll put this over here. In fact, what I could do, since we're at it, I'll shove these logs out of the way. Got a front loader for this, so See if it does the job. You never know. This mighty John Deere has done many things already, so that is a no. I'm going to have to just keep whacking it, aren't I? If I can get them off the grass, that would be a good start. Let's get this, there we go. That's got those one out of the way. It's quite a mission to do this. There we go. I'll shove this end as well. There we go. Right, those are out of the way, nice and tidy. Let's get on with what we were going to do. That has took way longer than it needed to. Oh dear. Right. There we go. After that shambolic affair, let's get on with the ploughing, shall we? So, plan this episode is to get into this field and get it limed and get it seeded with grass. And then potentially rolled, but we'll see how we do for time. Once all that's done, we will, well, hopefully carve out a bit of a new field boundary where I've been removing all these trees. But what we'll need to do before that is get ourselves a stump remover. Now I'm going to use the planer. No, it's basically a blade that removes stumps. Maybe not that realistic, but this series isn't all about realism. I do play fairly realistically, but this is going to be more for ease more than anything. And then we can get all those stumps removed from around our plot. Once they're removed, then we can get this plough into that area and start marking out a boundary for our first, well, I suppose our second field, isn't it? We've already got this field. In fact, we've got the sugar beet field as well now, so we've got 3 fields, or we'll have 3 fields, which would be kind of good. Put some lights on. So I did have a little play about with adjusting the contrast and the brightness of the last episode. Kind of works, but it adds that brightness to everything, so not just this, it's even in the menus and everything else, so it's not ideal, but I think it was a little bit lighter. So let me know what you think, whether you want me just to keep it dark or continue on with brightening it up for yous. So we're slowly getting through this. It is a small plough, but it's all we can muster at the moment, so I think we'll just keep ploughing away, as they say. So I hope everyone's well. I am in the UK, for us in Scotland anyway. Schools are back tomorrow, so all 3 of mine will be back in school, working away. And it'd be a bit weird actually. It's been 7 weeks they've been off this year, so yeah, quite an unusual holidays. Sort of happens every 5 years. You get an extra week's holiday. Oh. So yeah, although I've not been that well, it's been nice to have them around the house. Although they don't get up till like midday because they're all teenagers, but or almost teenagers. Well, my youngest is 12. So yeah, so it'd be unusual not to have them about, but also means I get the house to myself a little bit as well, which for those that are parents is quite a nice thing to have as well. It sounds bad, doesn't it? But yeah, it's nice to have your own space, isn't it, every now and again. Right, so not got much more of this field to do. I reckon it's going to take me another 10 to 15 minutes to get this done, I think. So I think what we'll do is I will finish off this field, and yeah, once this is done we'll get across to the dealership, and we need to get a front loader for this, and we also need to get that planing tool as well, and then that should do the job for getting rid of all these stumps. There we go. I might have a look at well, seeders and spreaders as well, because yeah, we'll need that for the next stage as well, and rollers as well. Maybe we could buy all that stuff this episode. Right, see you at the end of the field and over at the dealership. Right, there we go. So down at the stores, you can see our money's gone up again. Basically it's the tick over from that sawmill, so our money's going up all the time, so it's just gone 1 o'clock, so hence another little bit of money added to the coffers, which is good. So let's I'm just going to repair this if I can. Oh, there it is. Repair that, and shift it out of the way. And then what we're going to do, we're going to get ourselves a front loader. Well, we're going to get all the stuff we need. So if I can find a shop, oh dear, here we go again. It's in front of me. Right, so we need a front loader. So I think we're going to go for this one, the New Holland, just because we can, and yeah, kind of quite like it. So we'll go for that, and then we need front loader tool. So we're going to buy the leveler, opening fields and cutting down trees, and we'll get that in a sort of off red. There we go. Then what I need is I need a pallet fork. I may as well get it branded up, why not? So we need that. We'll need that later. And then what we need is we need a roller. So I'm going to give this one a go. It's 3 meters. We do have other options, but they're a little bit more expensive. This one, as soon as you add in the Cambridge part, it's 1,552. So I think we'll go for that. It's small, but it will do the job just now. We can always upgrade it at some other point. So we're going to go for that. And then our cedar. Now, where is it? Is it under fertilizer spreaders? It is, there we go. I'm going to go for the no 15 costs. So this does cover crop, but it also does seed, lime, cover crop, but it also does fertilizer and lime as well. So it's got a combination of everything. So you can just change it to catch crop for no extra cost. So we use the spreader, and then we can reduce the price even more of this as well by stripping it all back. And don't need reflectors. We'll keep that. And then we're going to put it as a 3-point hitch, I think. And then yeah, it's just going to make it a little bit more manoeuvrable, I think. Yeah, let's go for a blue colour. Keep red wheels. Right, 500 for that. And then finally, we need some. Well, we need lime is the most important thing. So we probably only need 1 bag of that. I'll get 2. Yeah, we'll get 2. And that will keep us going. Right. Let's get all this stuff set up. Money's down to 6,250, but we've got quite a good little setup here. So what I'll do now is we'll take back this, the planer, and we'll take back the spreader, or should we? No, we'll take back this just now, and then I can come back for the other stuff a little bit later, and we can get it all tidied up. Let's turn those off. So I think although this looks like a grass roller, it also does seed bed as well, so kind of makes sense to use it. And I've never used it before as well, so in fact not used this front loader, and I've not used any of these things. So I've used the planer before, but I only used it a little bit on Glenleith and for hedge trimming, basically getting rid of hedges. But yeah, something a bit different. So let's get up to our field. We'll drop off the roller, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all the stumps first. So get ourselves over this way. So I'm going to leave this over here. There we go. So it is ultra convenient, this thing. I do really like it. Maybe not the most realistic because, well, this thing would dig these roots up, wouldn't it? But it does the job. And there is a whole load of stumps. How many trees am I on so far? 149. My goodness, that is a lot of trees. I have been busy. Wonder if I'll get to the point where I can start planting trees again. At the moment, there's too many trees on this map to plant more. So at the moment, I can only cut them down. But 150 trees already, so doing all right. Right. I think what I'll do is I will time lapse the rest of these stumps getting removed, and then yeah, we'll see you once we're done. But it shouldn't take too long. This thing is pretty efficient, to be honest. Just got to find them all, that's all. Some of them are hiding in the grass. Put the lights on, it's probably a little bit better, isn't it? So here's one I've missed already. Right, that's that done. Right, we will see you after the tunes. There we go then. We have got all that done, the biggest job was getting all this this stuff back. It's quite heavy as lime, and yeah, definitely struggling a little bit, but got there in the end. So I'm just going to take that off there for now. And yeah, we've got our lime spreader. As you saw from the time lapse, we've got our field marked out as well, so we've got the boundary of our grass field here, and yeah, it'll take a little while to fill in, but we'll get that done. I do keep finding stumps as well, so yeah, there's a few I missed, but we managed to get most of them, I think. But if we do find more, it's not the end of the world. We can just keep going and finding them all. But so what I'm going to do, get ourselves lined up. This works on other wheels, so as soon as I put the wheels down, it should start working like that. But yeah, it runs at the speed of the tractor, this as well, which makes for quick work, which is quite a good thing. So I think I'll do an edge here. May as well go round the side, but we're not going to get quite a full run out of that. That's okay though, because we brought the lime with us, so get that filled up again. So once this is done, we'll get into the seeding part of it, and to do that I am going to put in a seed store up here, because it is a trek all the way down to the stores all the time, so it does kind of make sense to have some sort of way of collecting seeds from here. And fertiliser. The only thing I can't do right now is the lime, hence I brought the bags up. So but yeah, 7 metre working width on this, so it's not the biggest, but our fields aren't that big at the moment, so can't really complain. I keep missing bits as well, which just annoys me. There we go. There was a bit up here, was there not? Yeah. There we go. Right. 3 more passes and it'll be done. If I don't keep missing bits. And I think off screen I'll get that new field ploughed out, and then, yeah, maybe get that limed off screen as well. And yeah, we can get it planted next episode. Right. Getting to the business end of this field now. Always takes longer than you think, doesn't it? Right. I may as well just do a little smidge more in here. There we go. And then that should be enough to get the rest of this field done. And we are done. Okay, so that is now limed. So here's the next job. We need to get this this changed into a cedar. Oh, interesting, get a boxer lime. So if I go into here, there we go, and customize, turn that into cash crop. In theory, this should now take seed. So what we need to do is insert a seed. Turn that off a second. Wasting fuel. So in tools, we have these fertilizer, liquid, herbicide, seed. There we go. There we go. Why is that grass? Painting. Don't know why that was grass underneath there, but hey. And then, same deal as the lime. We'll get this filled up. There we go. 143 to fill that megabox. And then all we're going to do, like we did with a lime, runs a bit slower doing this, but hey, that's okay. But as you can see, we are now laying grass seed down, which is all good. So just a glitch of the map is those bits which I've missed. It's that close to the edge of the boundary that it's not allowing me to plough in that harvested area. It's a bit of a shame, but never mind. But a 7-meter cedar for $500. It's got to be one of the cheapest cedars in game, I reckon. Yeah, it doesn't do all the crops, but yeah, if you're doing grass or canola or oilseed radish, it's a pretty good option. Get a screenshot of that This is probably what the thumbnail is going to be. There we go. I might do an edge like this actually. Get it all covered. Right. So I'll go up here. Right, I think I'll do one more time lapse. We'll get this field done, and then once this is seeded, we'll get the roller on it, and yeah, we'll see you then. Well, this is interesting. I've obviously got it all seeded, and I've made a start on the rolling, but as you can see, it's giving us a fertilising state as opposed to a rolled state. So although this is in the roller section, this is definitely a grass roller. So just double check the menu. Yeah, so that's given us a fertilising state now, which is fine, but we're going to have to buy a field roller. That's okay, I can do that. We have just about enough money to do that. So what I'll do is I will continue fertilising this off screen. We will nip down to the stores and go and get a field roller so this gets rolled before midnight, and then what I'll probably do between now and the next episode is that, plus we might get that field ploughed in, and I might sell another couple of loads of wood as well, just to widen out this well, this bit here. So where I've put the boundary of this field here, it's really close to the forest, so I might chop these trees back a little bit further to give us a little bit more space It's the same with this tree here. I've kind of left the field quite close to here as well, but I might leave that one for now. But yeah, plenty to do between now and the next episode, and yeah, when you see us next, hopefully we'll be a little bit richer, and yeah, we'll be a little bit further along. But it's not a bad buy, this, you know, it's still gonna, it's free fertiliser at the end of the day. So once we've had one crop off this field, this roller is probably paid for itself. So but that's the risk of using mods that you've not used before, I suppose. Still kind of like it though. So, hope you've enjoyed the episode. It'll probably be in October the next time you see us. But yeah, if you have enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. And if you want to share or comment, you are more than welcome to. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But in the meantime, take care, and we'll see you all very, very soon. All the best.